Yes, I'm reshaping my body and my mind. This, a dear friend gave me for my 67th birthday a couple weeks ago. 67 years young. Yeah. This really does represent me. This is the child inside. This is I want to be remembered for joy. I want to keep a childlike joy and faith in my life. And this represents me. It also represents I want to win. Thank goodness, 84 days ago, I began with DDPY program. And that is another story in itself. Today happens to be Thursday, April 14th, 2022. Like I said, I just completed my 4 months, or 3 months, done. But I've learned an awful lot in this time. And actually self-discipline training was the key thing that I learned. I learned that I can have the challenges. I've had a day in bed with ice, knee injury. I've had a back injury, which, by the way, the knee injury I started out with in the beginning. I just had a worse one, day 50 again. But each thing I pushed through. This week specifically, I had 4 days that I had COVID symptoms and was miserable. Now, I've had COVID 2 other times, but this time the test came back, I didn't have it. But whatever. My throat was sore, my sinuses were sore, I felt lethargic 4 of the 7 days. Yet I still hit every single goal. And I need to share with you how I found that to be even possible. First of all, like I said, I'm on day 84 and I faced those other things. Each time I do a breakthrough, it's like, what? So this week, I lost another 2.9 pounds in, what was it? Did I mention 4 out of my 7 days? I felt terrible, but I just did what I could do. Every single day I drink the water that I have scheduled. I do the intermittent fasting I've scheduled. I make good choices in the time I am eating. I do 1 DDP workout every single day. And yes, sometimes I feel like crying through some activities, but I don't. I just do them. And then I make sure to get whatever walking I can get in based on whatever's going on, right? But this week, I still managed to lose 2.9 pounds with a total, at the 3-month mark, a total of 34 pounds are gone. And 32.75 inches gone. And I'm never going to take those back because I've learned the discipline that this program has taught me. I found a scripture too for anyone that happens to be a Christian. 1 Corinthians 9:27. I discipline my body and make it my slave. My slave. So I've learned when I know what I need to accomplish, like this week, the first 4 days, incredibly ill. So I knew in the last 3, I did the math. I knew exactly how many steps I would have to take to reach my walking goals. My walking goal is always whatever I did the week before, whatever number I average daily, I'm going to increase that at least by 1 step a day average increase the following week. So I knew the exact number of steps I had to get. So the last 3 days, I did a lot of stepping, which was very exciting because I did 3 days over the 10,000 step mark, which, by the way, in my SmackDown goals, I have on my 6-month goal, I want to be able to average 10,000 steps every day. This week, I got 3 of those in. 1 over 10,000 step, 1 over 11,500, and another almost 12,000 steps. So I'm already seeing the progress. I'm already seeing the breakthrough. Let's see. Oh, I want to share with you that that through all of this, I have actually each breakthrough, even though I want to cry, and I want to be extremely transparent on this part. This is not easy to make your body a slave. It is not easy to hit the goals that you have set. But what I've discovered is when I push through that and nearly wanting to cry a lot through some of this, because it's painful for me to walk. My knees are still not where they need to be, but they're better. And so what I've learned to do is just continue to meet the daily goals. And in that, I meet the weekly goals. And in that, I meet the monthly goals, to know that I'm averaging nearly 3 pounds a week average over this entire 4 months, and to know that I've lost 32.75 inches in 3 months. It is because of the discipline that DDPY program teaches. Thank you, everyone on the back end, DDPY himself, but DDP himself, but DDPY is a company too. Thank you to all my fellow warriors and warriorettes. I am inspired every time I read your stories, see your photos. I'm like, geez, if these people can do it, Pam, get strong. You can do this too, Pam. And so I feed that into my mind. I constantly stand on that. I discipline my body and make it my slave. 1 Corinthians 9:27. Thank you to my son, Willem, who found DDPY and told me about it and led me here. Thank you, Willem. I can't thank you enough. Every single day, he sends me a text of the day that I'm on the in my program, and a motivational emoji. And I can't thank you enough, Willem, for doing that. Thank you all for even taking them moments to listen to this. I'm excited. I'm reshaping my mind and I'm reshaping my body. My thighs are bigger than this, but that's another story. That's temporary.